Capricorn, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Let's talk about you, Capricorn, and let's see what you need to know right now. Well, hello, Knight of Cups. We have this dapper gentleman here, someone putting their heart on their sleeve. Oh, then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Something's gonna get off the ground, something's not getting off the ground. Distance energy here, and there's the King of Pentacles. Could be you, could be someone else. Let's talk about a Capricorn, because it looks to me like something didn't get off the ground. Maybe there weren't foundations. What does Capricorn need to know? What is this? Is this coming through? Is this something that just ended? What's happening, baby? Oh, you're gonna hear from someone. Oh. Knight of Wands. Someone has been going back and forth on you here, Capricorn. Could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You do definitely, this is a past energy. There's a relationship, a connection, someone you were dating. You know, you go out for coffee, but then you never talk to them again and didn't go anywhere. You went on 2 or 3 dates. Yeah, you just fizzled out. You didn't go anywhere. There's like an element here where something did not get off the ground with someone. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. There could be an age difference, but, well, you're going to hear from this person. They want a fresh start. This person's looking for a relationship at this point. So, okay. So how's Capricorn going to know who this is? How's Capricorn going to know who's reaching out? Someone who left you very confused and you did not get closure with this person. I really feel like it was a fizzle out. There's the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So Capricorn, this is something where, like I said, you went on a couple dates and then it's like you just never heard from them again. You're like, what the hell? You talked online for a month and then you just never heard from them again. You're just like, what the hell? So this is a situation where you were invested in this. Your heart was invested and you didn't get closure. It just, didn't get off the ground. Like I said, it's not like you had a big blowout fight and you guys hate each other and you're storming out of the restaurants. Like the date ended great and then they never called. You're like, what the, that's who this is. But you saw potential because the King and the Queen of Pentacles are there. Well, what are they coming in to say? What are they coming to say? What's their explanation or excuse? Let's find out. What are they coming to say? Why did things fizzle out? Why did things not go? Why are they calling Capricorn now? Hierophant. The 7 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. Now we have the King and the Queen of Wands. Ooh. Wow. They were in a place at this point where they were looking for something casual. This is lust. They were really attracted to you, but I think this person was just looking for something physical at that point, and they deemed you relationship material. So they didn't deem you as someone who would be interested in a fling or interested in something casual, interested in a one-night stand. So that's what they're going to say to you, is they didn't see you as someone who wanted that. They saw you as relationship material. So you were at different places in your life. Okay. How does Capricorn feel about this? How do you feel about this? How's it making Capricorn feel here? Happy, excited, surprised, uncertain, ready to take a leap of faith. This is someone but you're holding back. So, when you open the door, you might want to, inside, you're like freaking out, you're jumping for joy, you're doing jumping jacks, you're doing the Irish jig, but they don't know that. You got Lady Gaga poker face on. You are actually surprised to hear from them, but it makes you really happy. But again, with that 4 of Pentacles, you're holding back, right? Like I said, you're not going to be like, oh my God, you're the love of my life, I'm so glad to hear from you. You're going to be like, can I help you? Type of energy, Capricorn. But there it is, the 4 of Wands. You've definitely setting some boundaries here. You're uncertain, you're guarded, but you felt a connection and a bond with this person. Okay, so what's the advice? What do you highlight, recommend, or suggest that Capricorn do? Death. Lovers. I want you to change the way you're communicating. What does that mean? The 9 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Well, they definitely don't want you to go back and forth. They want you to change something here. It's the Death. What do you want Capricorn to change? With the Lovers there, could be. I feel like it's a decision, but like, how do they want you to change? Or let me understand. The Tower, the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Well, okay. They want you to set proper boundaries with this person. Expectations is what they want you to do and what they want you to change. So I don't know what that means. They want you to set expectations, but here's the past. So whatever it was that happened in the past, you have to make sure that you can let it go. But they want you to move. I just feel like there's something you didn't say last time, or maybe you have a tendency of holding back and not saying something. It could make you vulnerable, right? You know what? I didn't like that you didn't call me last time. Like, why didn't you call me? You might not say that because you might feel abrupt or like it's calling them out, but tap into that Sagittarius energy and say that. They don't want you to hold back here. They want you to be very honest with this person about how they made you feel, the way it made you feel, the way they treated you. Because I really feel like it was a fizzle out. Like, they just didn't call, they didn't return your call, right? You were left out in the dark here, and they don't want you to move forward without those answers. So get those answers before you decide how you want to move forward. And I feel like with the way that the cards are presented, in the past, you may not have made yourself that vulnerable or been that abrupt or, kind of call them out type of energy. But Capricorn, they want you to call them out. That's what they want you to do. Okay? So is there anything else that you want to say or that Capricorn needs to know about this? Because that's what you need to know. That's what's coming through. That's in reverse. Damn, what's this? What the Knight of Pentacles? Oh. Okay, this is letting you know, if you don't express how you're feeling, it might be something where they don't realize how much that bothered you. They might just think it was nonchalant. They might have just thought it was not a thing. Go on a date, don't call you. Oh, well, not a big deal. But to some people, that is a big deal, right? If you're not like this serial dater who goes on dates every week. Like, I watched this one thing where there was this girl who dates like 3 times a day. I was like, damn, how do you even remember their fucking names? But if that's not you, it will be, you won't like that you didn't get called back. If that is you, you're probably just not calling back, not thinking nothing of it. You're just going on dates. It depends on who the person is. And that's the message here. If you don't let them know that it bothered you or how much it bothered you, they're not going to realize or understand. And it's something that could irk you, bug you, draw at you, right? This is the kind of thing where when you tell them how you feel about it, you can gauge their reaction to know what kind of person they are, Capricorn. If you tell them that it really bothered you and they just shrug it off like, I go on 50, 100, 5,000 dates, then they might not be the right person. But if they're like, oh my God, I didn't even think about how that would affect you, I'm sorry. And you can gauge the type of heart and the type of character they are. That's a message here. They don't want you to move forward without saying what you need to say because they don't think it'll benefit you. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do now, Cap. We're going to grab some oracles. We'll jump in the tarot. We'll see how that conversation goes. We'll see how you handle it. We'll see how you guys are doing. We will see how things progress. But premièrement, let's grab some oracles. What do you need to, or what does Spirit Guides suggest you surrender to when it comes to this person or situation? I say low self-esteem. Say, what does that mean? All right, low self-esteem, Capricorn. You deserve success, love, and abundance. So set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I'm going to get the energy oracle. I got this for Sag, too. It's weird. I haven't used this. Well, let's use it. What's the energy oracle message? What you saying for Capricorn? Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. So Capricorn, when one comes out of this deck, the message is in the book. I've always believed that, and I always will. So let me get your message. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and the wisdom that are vibrating there. This card also indicates that there could be more leisure time for you, so more of opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it your priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. So this is a great time to make sure that you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. Okay, well Capricorn, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now when I say potential, there is always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, we're going to go 30 days from now. So when I say from now, today I think is July 25th, 26th, 2026. We're going to go 30 days, but it is a timeless reading. It's from when you are watching this. Let's see how this conversation goes. Let's see what you decide to do. Let's see where things stand between you and this person. How you doing in a month from now? Let's find out. We have the Eight of Cups. The High Priestess is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune! The Emperor is in reverse, but there's the Three of Wands. No, he's not in reverse, excuse me. The Emperor's upright. Three of Wands is in reverse. There's the Lovers. What's that? Is it a lot? Let's see if that's lying or... So the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse, I feel is over-analyzing and you're not trusting your intuition. Okay. What's that energy? Let's understand that. Four of Wands is there, though. This is a weird energy, Capricorn. Yeah, see, you're at a crossroads. You don't know. You don't know how you feel about this. It's like you feel happy. What's the hesitancy? Why is Capricorn uncertain? The Knight of Cups. This person might be very smooth. The Queen of Swords. They are very smooth, and that makes you nervous. We got like, I don't know, like I was considered like Will Smith really smooth in the 90s. And I know people don't now, but I don't know who like Rico Suave would be. They're smooth. They're good with their words, saying all the right things, doing all the right things, taking you out, making you, showing you a good time, being romantic. And it's actually making you a little suspicious, I'm going to say, because it's different than how they were the last time. What's the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune? So you're suspicious, Capricorn. You're suspicious. Some of you, oh, I don't like what I just heard. Some of you are thinking you don't deserve to be treated this way. Of course you deserve to be treated this way, Capricorn. Don't play yourself down like that. They are certain about you. They know that you're what they want. They're certain about you. You're uncertain about them. So then what's the Three of Wands in reverse? You don't know if this can work. You gotta be, the ball's in your court. You don't know if this can work. There's the Knight of Cups. You're worried that they're gonna break your heart. In a month from now, Capricorn, this person's sweeping you off your feet and you're scared and you're worried. You don't think you deserve it. You don't know if they're trustworthy. You don't know if this is gonna work. And you're at a place of contemplation and determination. Like you're uncertain. They're certain about you. You're uncertain about them, but you're dating. The Three of Cups is there. You're trying to be honest with yourself. So your intuition's telling you that this is worth it, though. I think it's just a fear, Cap. Well, you're going to be honest. That's where you are in a month. Your intuition's telling you it can work, but you're overanalyzing and you're doubting that because I believe this person's just treating you. I think they might be very romantic, very sweet, very, like I said, wise with their words. Their compliments hit the spot and they make you feel amazing. So you're going to have to trust your intuition and you're going to have to take a risk here. What I see is you uncertain if this is going to work. They're certain about you. You are dating them. You are moving forward. But there is an element of still holding back here. You're not saying everything. You're not doing everything. You're not committed. You're not married. You're just dating them and seeing where this can go. But there's a lot of potential. They're certain about you. It's you that's uncertain about them. And only time will allow you to make that decision for yourself, Capricorn. That's what I have, that's what's up, and that's what's going down. So Cap, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you, and if it did and you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the link in the comment section. I have pinned it there for you. And let's close your reading off with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Capricorn? Are you ready? Never. All right, Capricorn, I really do wish you the best of luck. Until next time.